into it. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, you guys, hello. All right, Sag. All right, Sagittarius. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Wow. First of all, you guys had special favor come out of your reading. This is your theme. This is like your theme, okay? Special favor talks about being assisted in some kind of way. Isn't that surprising? Oh my God, Sagittarius, you guys are going to be shocked. Like, oh my God, somebody's actually helping me. And this is going to be major. Special favors. This could put you on a map, Sag. This spirit draws assistance to you to help with your desires. That's exactly what it says. But look at what it tells you, though, because this is part of your admonition and your foresight and guidance. What does it tell Sagittarius to do? Stay strong and have faith. Don't question it. You see what I'm saying? Stay strong, have faith, don't question it. Because there is definitely you're in special favor right now. The universe is working things out for you behind the scenes. You have no idea it's happening. You may feel it, you may think it, but it's going to happen. And then here you are coming out of your own energy. You, Sagittarius, it helps you to align your energy. So for some of you, you're not focused. Focus on one thing and stick to it. But it also tells me that this has something to do with, what did I tell you before? Stop being Superman, Superwoman. Didn't I tell y'all that before? I know for a fact I've told you that. And what does it say on here? You can't do everything by yourself. Pace yourself, because you are what? Bending over backwards. Bending over backwards. Doing too much, sit your ass down. Okay. What does it say on here? Someone or yourself could be trying to control a situation. Now, I will say for some of you, you may be dealing with someone who wants control for whatever reason. Okay. And you may be feeling like you're losing your grip. Let go of people trying to control you, and you stop trying to control everything. Okay, I don't even know how else to say it with that one. I had to hone in on it a little bit with that one. So to me, I just feel like you do want to help people. You are at this place of really this whole service energy, humanitarian energy is what you have right now. You have all these ideas, and then you can't sleep, and then you get excited, and then you feel like, oh, it's not going to work, and then this is not going to work. Oh my God, are there going to be people who are going to support me? That's what this reading is about. You're going to be supported in your endeavors, because we already know you got a purpose totally here, right? Now, let's go ahead. Let's get into your reading. I can't wait to get into your tarot. See what's going to be going down for Sagittarius. Oh my goodness, I love you guys. Okay, let's go ahead. This is for Sag. Let's see what your 3 cards are going to say this morning, Sagittarius. Should I take this one? I don't like the way that popped out. I am going to take it, but I didn't like the way. I like it to just flip. There we go. There we go. See, it got to flip. I don't like a card that just lays down, right? It's all lazy. I don't like those type of cards. Here you got the 10 of Pentacles. Lord have mercy. Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Now, I will say for a lot of you who are in long-term committed relationships, yeah, that's over and done. Even people you've been knowing for a long time, that's over and done. You got the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Again, another confirmation that something is over. It's like no matter what you did for somebody, it still didn't impress them. 5 of Swords, you are bending over backwards for somebody. This could be somebody in your family. Ain't that a trip? Whoever you have history with, that's what this is saying. You may have already let them go, but that shit is still sitting in your soul. Like, I done did all of that, and this is how they treat me. Special favors. You were doing things that other people wouldn't do for them. And it's who's doing it? Sag. You could have been dealing with another Sag, by the way. You could have been dealing with another Sag. This could be a child as well. Here with the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be a child. And of course, when you deal with children, especially if they came out of your body, you're like, I'm going to take care of what's mine. But then you find out they're ungrateful ass. Okay? So some of you guys are hurting because you feel like either your child is ungrateful as hell, your family member is ungrateful as hell, somebody in your family, or the person that you have been with or knowing for a really long time. And, you expected more, which you should expect more, because I see that you were doing what a friend would do, what a lover would do, what a family member would do, a daughter would do. Somebody will go out of town and you will take care of their dogs or their cat or whatever when they go out of town and didn't even get paid for it. You were doing shit you didn't even have to do. Oh yeah, this is your reading. That's the theme of your reading this morning. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to go there, but this is what Spirit led me to. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and start with you have 2 tens here. You have the 10 of Pentacles, you have the 10 of Swords. So this is letting me know, first of all, money going to be on point. Money is going to be on point. Somebody's going to help y'all out here. There's an opportunity that's coming up in here for you. That's going to be pretty major. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's clarify this 10 of Pentacles. This is for Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out here. Y'all know it has to pop out a certain way. I can't stand no lazy cards. Anyway, we're going to get to that. Can't stand it. Whew. I want to get to the stuff that's not so good to get to the stuff that's just like, man, that's amazing. So let me just stick to the stuff that's like a little crappy, right? If you've been in a long-term committed relationship, again, like I said before, looks like something is over. You may have to go to court for child support, may have to go to court for alimony or whatever. Maybe you guys have stuff that's combined. You may have to go to court for that. You may have to go to court in general because someone took something from you that was a family heirloom or something like that. Either way, there's due process here. Period. I don't know what else to say. 10 of Pentacles is family problems, family issues. Somebody won the lottery and they took more than their share. Okay. The Phoenix talks about death in a way. So it could have been somebody who died. And that, you know how it is. You know how it is. You don't know your family members until somebody died and you find out that they got like $1 million, what is it called? Life insurance. Now all of a sudden you like, damn, I never seen that side of you. This is that type of energy where you're like, hey, like you've never done anything for grandma or grandpa, but we can go 50-50. But somebody's like, no, I want to take almost all of it. That's the reason why there's a fight. Okay. This also happens in marriages, or when you've cohabitated with somebody. You're the one who bought all the furniture in the house, or you're the one who bought everything. And you're being nice by saying they can take half of it. And they're like, no, I want the TVs too. You're like, you ain't what? Okay. Due process. You see what I'm saying? Family court, whatever it is. Half and half. That may be what the judge may actually say. Okay. So meaning joint custody. But I do see where there is some type of partnership that looks like have been through the ringer here. Now, it's not always bad. It's not always bad, right? The only reason why I said that is because I saw the Phoenix. That means it's been a relationship that I've been through hell and back. Okay. It's not always bad though, because then you have another aspect where there are some of you who are going to go into a connection after a long term. You've been with somebody for a really long time. That's the 10 of Pentacles, right? But the scales, meaning a relationship that's fair and balanced. Someone who's in sync with you, finally. And we've been seeing that there's going to be someone who's going to consider you to be special. This person's going to be doing a lot for you, by the way. And they are a soulmate. 6 of Cups. This is a fresh start for you. There is going to be a fresh start, a connection that is going to be you. You're going to be the dynamic duo, you and your person. That's what I'm saying. Could be a water sign. Perhaps Capricorn. I don't know why I said Capricorn. Could be a Capricorn. Sagittarius, Capricorn, or a Scorpio, because you got Phoenix here, which talks about transformation and death. So it could be a Scorpio you guys are dealing with. It could be any water sign, but I'm just saying. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's get this Ace of Pentacles. I'm excited. I can't wait to get this Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, long term. Split the deck. There's some rings here. I'm taking it. I'm taking it, because splitting the deck is also like me shuffling. I always look down. This is either betrayal, like I said before, remember, betrayal, ending a connection, or this is a new connection that you're about to go into. If this has anything to do with contracts, though, let's say you have a business, there could be a business partnership, because here with the 5 of Swords, you could be dealing with somebody who's, a snake. Be careful, please, with what you're signing. Or getting into contract with somebody and you don't like the work that you're ending up doing. You see what I'm saying? So like the contract says one thing, but they're kind of sly with adding you or telling you that they need you to do a little bit more of something. Be careful about that. Because people love slaves, honey. People love slaves. If they don't have to pay nobody, they ain't gonna pay you. They'll get you to do all types of shit. You'll be like, my contract said that I'm going to be doing this from 9 to 5. Then I'm going to be making this and that. And now all of a sudden you working from 9 to 7 and ain't barely seeing your kids. You can't see your man. And then they have nerve to threaten your job. So just be careful with contracts. But again, that's the bad. That's the negative aspect, because it's going to always show in every reading, because you got it here. But then you also have it where there's going to be something very much so unexpected that's going to happen for you in love. And I do feel like for a lot of you, there's going to be, because you got the new beginning. You see how it's always negative, positive and negative, because that's the way readings work, especially when a lot of people are watching. A new beginning is going to be a marriage for a lot of y'all. And for some of you, it's coming out of a marriage, coming out of a contract. Let's go ahead. Let's get that some more Ace of Pentacles. Somebody may want to fix something with you, though. You did have that. That's for some of y'all, but that's going to be up to you. Can you forgive them for their betrayous ways? Well, that's going to be up to you. Look at this. I literally just said somebody want to fix it, right? Hilarious. Yeah, this is a Sagittarius reading, right? That's exactly what's been coming out. I'm surprised. We haven't talked about the past too much, but here they go. Here they go. We got the peace. Someone wants to make peace with you. That's only a little bit. For majority of you, it's really not. It's an aspect of your reading today, but it's not crowding your reading like it usually does. I see somebody new. This is out with the old, in with the new, baby, because it's a new opportunity. You're like, you love them, but you ain't in love with them no more. Why? Look at this. This whole row is amazing. Whole row. Oh, this person's going to be romantic. Didn't I tell you they're going to be doing special things for you? I see you guys going out, like taking vacations where it's like, I see you next to the pool. I see you next to water. I see like fine dining. I see you in Vegas. I'm not gonna say some of y'all gonna get married in Vegas. Sagittarius, you ain't about that life no more. Okay, you ain't about that life of doing impulsive crap. No, but I do see a lot of vacations here. Spending a lot of time with your person is in this reading. And this is a divine masculine energy. I'm not saying it's not a divine feminine, but why is some of y'all kind of like, I'm going to risk my heart to be with this person and like propose? Because somebody's like, this is a gamble. Love is a gamble. It doesn't matter who it's with. And I feel like for some of you, the reason why you weren't with one person is because you were afraid to take the risk of being with one person. Like, come on now. That's a sucker move. Come on. You got to grow up. Okay. Get out of your childhood feelings and the trauma that you've experienced. And I'm not saying the trauma as far as like actual abuse and hurt. I'm talking about just in general feeling a little neglected, what you've experienced on the playground. You're going to have to get over that. Okay. Because somebody here, there's marriage here, but someone feels it's a gamble. Not because you don't love the person. It's just because you got love here. But just because you're not used to being with one person. All right. Well, I see somebody about to take that risk. I see somebody about to take that risk in this reading. And congratulations. Someone has grown up. They've earned their adult pants. Okay. They're not in diapers anymore. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords for Sagittarius. Could be dealing with a fire sign. What did I say? Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Look at this. Dang. Ooh. You walking away from, you walked away. Listen, again, we're going back to the same story. Somebody walking away because they tired. Somebody like, listen, we can't fix this. This is long overdue. This has been a pattern. That's why old car is here. This has been a pattern. This is what you've been doing, baby. I'm walking away. 5 of Swords is like, it says, what does it say? Weary and tired. That's somebody who you've been dealing with a long time who ain't changing. And I'm not going to put that on the marriage because, baby, some of y'all be dealing with people for like 10 years and ain't married and like the person been doing the same thing for 10 years. And now y'all like, hell no, I'm done. And so you see the reason why it's an old card. This is the reason why I said it's like it's out with the old, in with the new, because this is a tired situation. Maybe y'all were friends in the beginning, and that's how it happened. And no one really made this more than what it should have been. Out of 10 years, 11 years, 15 years, it should have been more than just friends, but it's long overdue that something needs to change. And what is it? My fire person, who you already know is always a new person. I just see new here. I mean, like I said, there could be a few people who were somebody from the past may try to fix stuff. We've been seeing that, but I don't know. I just feel like you're not vibing on that anymore. And at the end, what does it say? Someone has regrets, crying over spilled milk, because it's over and done. You have a new destination and it's not with them. You love them. Yes, you had love for them. You had a lot of love for this person, but you are starting to like someone else. Or you're starting to not want to even have anything to do with this person ever again. I'm going to go ahead and like I said, even with the 10 of Swords, I mean, it's like, how many times are you going to stab me in the back? All right. So it makes sense, the reason why you're weary and tired. You're just, listen, no. Get away from me. No. Okay. That's what I'm here, Sagittarius. Okay. Stop it. Like, leave me alone. All right. You may actually get one of those protective fences or those invisible fences for them, just to see if somebody's going to be coming up on your porch. You ain't got time. You don't want to deal with them. And some of them ain't taking no for no answer because they feel guilty as shit. Okay. No. Okay. That's this reading. NAW. No. Feel like dealing with it. All right. So this is going to be for Sagittarius for tomorrow, Monday. We're going to use this deck and this deck. I always do that. I don't want you guys thinking, look at that money draw. Ooh, money coming. I don't want you guys thinking that I'm looking at it. So let me turn it over. All right. Card that you have is the Eight of Pentacles. Baby, you're going to be all about your money. Money draw, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Special favor, someone helping you out in some kind of way. You staying focused, what you need to stay focused. Because actually, that's what the Eight of Pentacles also talks about too. Staying focused on your work and your money. Baby, listen. Anyway. Anger. Oh boy. Release any resentment or anger to move forward to a higher vibration. Some of y'all are angry. We already saw why. Like, we don't have to go back. We already know. We already saw why some of y'all are angry. Okay. But a part of your new beginning is the fact that you're going to be meeting new people. You're going to have, your life is going to feel different. It's going to look different. Just accept that and know that there's a lot of betterment happening. So tomorrow, that's what you focus on. Somebody may do something this week to piss you off. They may do something to piss you off, like message you. Okay. But you're going to have to stay focused. Okay. And stay in alignment, because this is what it said. You have to stay in alignment and get rid of those energies. Anyway, this is what I have for you guys. Stay optimistic. Stay proud of yourself, because this is amazing. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. If you guys are new, please like and subscribe. Hit the